A local family is one step closer to resolving the case of a loved one who went missing in Europe during World War II. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rusak has more on the family's emotional journey to get the remains of a soldier back home to Western New York.
Bartholomew Loschiavo left Buffalo to serve in World War II. This is footage from the 83rd Infantry Division, the very division in which he served. The Allied forces were advancing on the Germans in present-day Luxembourg. A mortar exploded feet from Loschiavo. He crawled to cover. His unit retreated.
They found no remains of any soldier anywhere. They assumed that he was in a medical hospital or he was taken prisoner.
This is Loschiavo's great-nephew, Don Loschiavo. He knows just about everything there is to know about his great-uncle, except where he's buried.
He was the only soldier missing that day, and there was only one body recovered in that area.
The Army ruled that the lone body where Loschiavo went missing couldn't be him. The dental records didn't match. But after combing through reports, questioning experts on Facebook, calling congressmen's offices, Don Loschiavo said all the signs pointed to that body being his great-uncle.
I wish I could say 100%. I wish I could.
He learned the body was buried at the Luxembourg American Cemetery in an unmarked grave. So Don Loschiavo asked the U.S. government to get a DNA test. They agreed. Now begins the waiting game. After knowing nothing for decades, the Loschavos may finally get an answer. But Don says the DNA test may take a year. That's too long for the 3 remaining family members that actually knew his great-uncle.
If they passed before we go through this, yes or no, if it's him, it would be sad.
The question for the Loschavos has changed from what happened to, is it him? And they really think it is.
If it's him, they're going to bring him home. They're going to bring him home to Buffalo, bury him with honors.
Jeff Rusak, 7 Eyewitness News.